Thank you, Chairwoman and Assembly. My name is Ryan Small, RyanSmall. I'm a member of the Washoe Education Association. I work at one of two Title I schools in Washoe County School District as an English teacher, and I have served this state in Elko County and Carson City as an educator for over 7 years. I have a slew of credentials, endorsements, professional development, and the like, and continue to hone my practice to better serve my students in my school. I'm here today to talk about AB 269. During my tenure, I have never been recognized as a highly effective teacher on my evaluation, nor have I been given constructive feedback on my student learning objectives that is conducive to overall performance and success of the school and the student body. This is a twofold problem. One, each year I've been observed in the classroom, both as a probationary and post-probationary teacher. My evaluations have been conducted from a different administrator each term. Every single administrator that has evaluated my effectiveness as a teacher has never had any knowledge of my content. None of these administrators have degrees in the field of education, nor have they had any experience of the pedagogy involved in the student body demographics and the needs of my students. And yet they are required by law to rank and score my effectiveness. My most recent evaluation was conducted by an administrator whose only experience in the classroom before her administrative job was teaching kindergarten for 1 year. A person evaluating my performance as effectiveness in accelerated and honors level English courses. 2, student learning objectives are widely inaccurate to the true academic growth of the student body and only bog down students who are already over-tested. Often my own SLO data points have been dropped because of attendance, transient populations, and tests are naturally shunned by students because, well, they are tests. Mandating SLOs are a waste of already deprived resources in schools. Let me provide an anecdote. Imagine that you are an incumbent politician who has served a decade. You know your constituents, walked and worked and shared experiences and struggled with them. You have vast experience in schooling required to understand the laws to better serve your population. You have poured your heart and your passion into campaigns that work for your constituents. Now imagine that the governor decides that your efforts need more transparency since you're a state employee. By the way, we are the only state employees that get evaluated like this. They stop by once in 184 days during the year, one time, to observe you for less than 1 hour while directly working with laws or your voters. The scale on this rubric is a 1 to 4 scale, as previously mentioned by Congresswoman Miller, I believe, and it has 52 indicators, all distinct from one another. This person or committee has no knowledge of your job description or who you are personally or what you stand for, believe in, or how you make an impact in the Silver State. Do you think that you would be evaluated fairly? What about accurately? Do you think less than an hour of time would do justice to your effectiveness and worth in your position? And if you didn't score well, your job could be at risk. That if 3 of 36 constituents were unhappy or not growing or contributing to the community because of the laws that you put into place, would you consider that merits of being reprimanded or terminated? This is why I believe that the state should strongly consider cutting SLOs and changing the nature and criteria by which teachers are deemed effective, as it is a suggestive scoring criteria method. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Go ahead, please.